MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Houston Astros.
Muy buenas a todos, lo hicimos en MLB.
Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, Evan Longoria has been tearing it up lately. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Hit in the air out to left field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire. Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that three-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Runners on first with one down. Got him. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for San Francisco, and now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score.
Astros San Francisco.
Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Stepping in, Jose Altuve. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And this is low, ball one.
1-0.
One out, nobody on.
Jose Altuve.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left, and the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
Altuve.
We were wondering who was going to strike first with the long ball. What a moment for him right there. A home run in the World Series. No one can ever take that away from you.
Batting third.
Here's Michael Brantley. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Samardzija, who carries around the nickname Shark. He was a 5th-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
So coming to the plate, Alex Bregman looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike one. Sent on the ground out to second. Well, he has some trouble with it, and a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. Astros off and running on the solo homer. We'll head to the top of the second, and Houston's off to an early 1-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Kevin Pillar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Kevin Pillar.
And that's waved at and missed for strike one. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, former World Series MVP Pablo Sandoval. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Correa is up with it. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting seventh.
And with 2 away here in Game 1 of the World Series, let's give you a little refresher course at the roads these 2 teams took to get where they are tonight. First offering on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once. One more look at the circus catch in left field. More baseball on MLB Network right after this.
Qué buena esa. Esa caída.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel set to lead off the home half of the second.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, number 44, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He dives, but he can't make the play, and this one hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
The shortstop.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit out towards second. Only play is going to be at first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. So striding forward now, Robinson Chirinos will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Astros on top, 2-0.
2-0.
Now at the plate, number 49. He'll take his first hacks here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Brantley is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, number 19. And he's ready to take his first cuts. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty. One man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Digging in, number 5. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still even at 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping in is Josh Reddick as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game, and from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Striding into the box, George Springer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. Hey, P4pro, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a 4-pitch inning as the Astros are retired, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Stepping into the box, Buster Posey looking looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1-1 the count. The 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job. Now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. This ball will be chopped foul. Fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Here comes Brantley, but this will land untouched. Verlander ready with another 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
The 0-2 once more is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Evan Longoria sent packing for the second out of the inning. In there, strike one.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Giants leave 1. They trail things here 2-0.
Va a costar Verlander este inning.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Line towards center field. Pilar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 44.
Next will be the designated hitter, number 44. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. This is line to left. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And he puts it on the ground to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And welcome back to San Francisco as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Crawford.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
Hay que cambiarlo ya.
And that's too high. Ball 2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Strike called. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Count is 1-2 now.
Voy a aguantar.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander.
Number 45.
So he'll depart here, and you know he would have loved 1 more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. In now, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Line toward the gap in left center. Number 5 is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute squeeze. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's George Springer as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. Line toward right center, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it. Not coming around it and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Fouled off. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 5 in. At the plate, number 19. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out.
Buena Springer.
Now batting.
Ready once again, number 5. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In there, 0-1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone, trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking. 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
2 balls and a strike to count. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. This one's into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run for Buster Posey, and the Giants have struck for a run. It's now a 2-1 ball game. First baseman Brandon Belt. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hit well again down the right field line into the cove, but foul. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left.
El Cole ahora parece que no se entera.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. But bye-bye, baby. The Giants get 1 on the home run by Buster Posey. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the digging in to try it again. Michael Brantley. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Michael Brantley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Number 19 backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 10.
Striding in, Yuli Gurriel. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And now pitch on the way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pilar's there, and the inning is over. So a 4-pitch inning as the Astros are retired. They're unable to add. Back here in San Francisco, it's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
The 1-1 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's gone 2 for 5.
1-1.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half. We've reached the 7th inning stretch here in San Francisco. Houston leads this one 2-1. Now the Astros designated hitter, number 44. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
Number 44.
First offering on its way. Yanked fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-1. Hit in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Carlos.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Hit on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the 2nd out. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 1-1 to Chirinos. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. One and two, here it comes. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Correa stands at first with one out. Again, a 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Pilar is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh.
Digging in now, Josh Reddick. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. Now a dive by the right fielder, but it kicks off his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 4.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Your attention, please.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he'll signal for the bullpen. That's going to be it for Jeff Samardzija. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Into the box now, George Springer. 1-0 the count. 2 down, runners at first and second. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. On the first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Astros. They still lead it. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
0-2 now as Crawford comes up empty on that one.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Altuve trying to get there. He gets to it, and he botched it. Throwing to second. Won't get him. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat. This might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Zach Greinke gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. The next 0-2. In the air out to left. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, number 5.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, number 5. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Gerber stands at second with 2 gone. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Good work there out of the Houston pen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Astros 2 and the Giants 1. Mike Gerber will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 34.
So digging in now, Jose Altuve. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Leading up for the Astros, the second baseman, Jose.
From the stretch, way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. The 0-1 delivery. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Bearclaw, or Bear for short. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 0-2 home. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Here's another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
The left fielder, number 23.
Now in the box, Michael Brantley, who lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks, and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Brantley isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Come on. And they now lead by 2. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score.
Number 10, Yuli.
So striding in, Yuli Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. The 1-1 home. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Number 74 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Standing in now, number 44, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Leaps, and he made the catch. He took one out of the stands. Santa Maria. Another look here as he goes up and over the wall to take away a home run. We're back in San Francisco following this.
Lo ha salvado, chaval. No hay que quitar
San Francisco. The catcher.
Here's the first pitch.
Buster Posey.
No balls and a strike to count. Greinke has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they'd love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Now the 1-2 pitch. Fouled off.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Popped him up. Bregman has a play. He's got it, and 2 down now.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan Longoria.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Evan Longoria. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Loud contact by Longoria, and this one's carrying well to left. And the Lone Star State will shine a bit brighter tonight because the Astros are World Series champions.
Madre mía, tío. Todavía han quitado un fan run, tío. Está sufriendo esa última ronda,
Series title in front of the home crowd, and no doubt about it, this town is going to be rocking and rolling tonight. Just like this stadium is rocking right now as they celebrate something they'll remember forever. They are the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series clinching victory.
Si no llego a coger esa bola, tío. Madre mía, me valía.
And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
En el Oracle Park, el campo de San Francisco, Justin Verlander celebrando.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34
Una locura de
minutes.
partido.
Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Aquí lo dejamos. El partido de esta noche. Hemos jugado con los Astros. Hemos ganado la serie. Vamos a dejar por aquí. Hanran de Altuve, carrera de Bregman y otra carrera de Altuve también. Sí, ha anotado dos, una carrera de Altuve, otra Bregman y un Hanran de Altuve. Hasta luego, chicos.